This is Jonathan Agnew here for Pro Boxing Fans. Delighted to be joined by Otto Wallin, all the way from New York. Otto, how's things going?
Everything's good. Thank you. I think that things are getting back to normal slowly but surely. Taking our time, I guess.
Absolutely. You've had a win since we last spoke. A significant win over former world title challenger, two-time world title challenger Dominic Breazeale back in February. Talk me through the fight, Otto. Pleased with your performance?
Yeah, I think it was okay. Most important is to get the win always, and I got that, which was good. I think that Breazeale, is a pretty big name, but I think that I handled him pretty good, and I know there's some things that I do well, and some things I still have to improve on. So, but all in all, I think it was a step in the right direction.
What were you impressed about your performance, and what do you think you need to work on?
I think that I'm pretty fast, so I'm much faster than him. I got good footwork, pretty good defense, so I think that's cool with me. And I think one of the things I have to work on is to be sharp for all 12 rounds. I think that that's something I can improve on, and I think that I am gonna improve on that just by getting all this experience. This is my third time going 12 rounds, so I think that I'm pretty sure that I will get better and better. But I'm looking at it, I'm talking to my trainer, and we're looking to improve.
Are you pleased to have someone like a Dominic Breazeale now on your record, who's fought at world levels, fought a number of guys to get that experience for yourself?
Yeah, I think that the experience is really the biggest thing that I need right now. So that's good, of course, and it's good to have him on my record. He's not a world champion, but he's a solid guy, so it's good to have, and I think that's probably the best name I have on my record right now.
You're rated 13, I believe, by the IBF and 13 by the WBA. So it's looking like you're in a good position heading into this year, this sort of the end of the year.
Yeah, I think so, and hopefully I get to fight at least 2 more times this year, and maybe that would take me even higher. So that would be good, and I think that I deserve in those spots. I'm deserving of those spots, so happy about that, of course.
So when are you looking to next get out? Have you had any conversations with Showtime and your management?
Yeah, we're looking for July. I think that would be good for me, and probably gonna be a pretty solid guy and somebody most likely a little better than Breazeale, and I think that would be good, and hopefully get to win there and have another fight before the end of the year.
Going into a potential July fight, what kind of opponents have you looked at? Is there anyone you particularly want to fight, or do you let your management team deal with that?
No, we haven't been able to look at too many guys, so we haven't talked much. But I think that since I'm fighting on Showtime and they have a good connection with the PBC, I think that is most likely going to be one of those guys, and somebody a little better than Breazeale. And I think that it makes sense to fight one of those guys, whoever it is. But they got a lot of guys over there, so I think that be some good fights out there.
So by the end of the year, you sort of looking to be in a potential world title eliminator? I mean, as you mentioned, PBC have guys like Karnacki, Luis Ortiz, others who I can't name off the top of my head, but yeah, a number of different guys. Even Andy Ruiz fighting Ariola in a few weeks' time. So would you be looking at potentially a world title eliminator against one of those guys by the end of the year?
I think that would be great. I mean, those are all solid guys that you mentioned. And to fight those guys, you want it to be up for something, and wouldn't be much better than an eliminator. So that would be great and fantastic, and I think that's possible. I mean, if I come out here, fight this summer, have a good fight, and then maybe we can set that up.
What is sort of the situation with PBC and Showtime? Are you officially signed to them, or is it a fight-by-fight deal at the moment?
No, I'm signed to Showtime, but that has nothing to do with the PBC. It's just that they have a good connection, I think, and That's
Yeah.
how it works.
How have you seen your popularity grow in Sweden as a result of sort of the wins you've been getting? And I'm sure a lot of people watched your Tyson Fury fight.
I think it's grown a lot. And I think even now with the Brazil fight, that people are kind of understanding that I am on a pretty high level and I can also beat some good guys. So I think that more and more people starting to realize that I am actually good, and I'm not just somebody that gave Fury a good fight.
Mm. Also, we had a big fight, involving a Brit in Gibraltar, Dillian Whyte against Alexander Povetkin on Saturday night. What did you make of the fight?
I think that Dillian Whyte did a great job. I mean, that was impressive coming back from a tough knockout loss against the same guy. And he came in and just, handled business, took him out of there. And I think that Povetkin looked his age, but, Dillian Whyte deserves all the respect he did. He did well, and especially coming back from a knockout like that. So he did good.
Were you expecting that kind of performance from both of them?
Maybe I was expecting Povetkin to be a little better, but maybe Dillian Whyte did make him look worse than what he was. I think that I was expecting Dillian to win a decision. I thought that he was going to come out and be very careful because of the knockout that he suffered. But I mean, he proved me wrong. He did a great job and just came in and took him out of there.
For both guys, what do you expect to happen next? I mean, a lot of people are suggesting that Povetkin might retire following that fight. And for Dillian Whyte, people are mentioning Trevor Bryan, Deontay Wilder. What's your thoughts?
I think with Povetkin, maybe it's what's it called? Inevitable?
Inevitable, yeah.
That for him to retire. But I mean, he's 41, so he's getting older, and you don't want to keep getting knocked out like that. That's tough. Of course, you don't want to take that kind of damage at that age, I guess. So, but we'll see what happens with him. I don't know. I think that with Dillian, I don't think he's gonna get Trevor Bryan, because I mean that Trevor Bryan seems very difficult to deal with because of Don King. He won't let him fight, anybody. So I don't think he's gonna get that. For Dillian, I mean, he's right at the top. So he's been in tough fights. I saw that he wanted maybe a decent fight now. He said that. So see what happens. I don't know. But I mean, he's gonna have to wait for the world title, I guess. There might be another year or so until Fury and Joshua fought twice.
Well, he mentioned, potential fight in America in the summer. Not stirring the pot or anything, but would you have an interest in that?
I would, yeah. Of course. I think that Dillian is one of the top guys, and I want to fight the best, of course. But I think it's one of those fights also that, like we talked about with the other guys, I think that would be a fight of a lot of interest, especially if it was an eliminator. That would be great.
So you'd be happy to face Dillian Whyte potentially in the summer if that was possible?
Yeah, I think that, I mean, under the right circumstances. So, eliminator, that would be fantastic, and maybe we can do it.
Okay. Just on that potential Deontay Wilder fight, I know you were interested in fighting Deontay Wilder in December. Do you think that's a good fight for Dillian Whyte?
With Wilder?
Yeah.
I think it is. I mean, Wilder he's very dangerous. He's got great power, but he's not a great boxer, and there's some stuff that he doesn't have. And I think that Dillian could be a good fight for him, but it's also a dangerous fight. It's not just a walkover or a pushover. I think that would be a good fight, and I think this is a winnable fight for both guys.
On Joshua Fury, I know you get asked this a lot because obviously you sparred Joshua, fought Tyson Fury. Do you realistically see this fight happening this year? I know they've both agreed a deal. They're looking at a site to stage it. Do you see it happening?
It sounds like it to me that is happening. That would be great. I mean, that's what boxing needs, and the heavyweight division, it would be great for that. I mean, that fight deserves a crowd, I think.
Yeah.
But under these circumstances, maybe you have to do it without a crowd. And I still think it would be great for boxing because people would watch it. To me, I think that is going to happen this year. That's what it sounds like.
Mm. Do you edge towards anyone at the moment? A lot of people keep changing their minds, can't really split them. Do you edge to any of them?
For me, I would say Fury would be the favorite because of his size and his boxing ability. And, I think he's a smart guy. He's got good momentum also, beating Deontay Wilder. He's been out of the ring for some time now, but still, I think that, he's very confident in God. And he knows what he's good at and what he can do. So, in my mind, I would think that Fury is the favorite. But Joshua is very good also. I mean, this is the two best heavyweights out there, and he's gonna be dangerous. But I think that Fury is the favorite for me.
Also, appreciate you coming on. Quickly give us an update on yourself. Look forward to seeing you back in the ring in the summer. Could be a big fight, and then hopefully 2 fights this year. Do you want to send a message to the UK fans?
Yeah, I want to say thanks for all the support I get from over there. I get a lot of support from there and a lot of places. Some people are not crazy about me, but I think that's what happens with social media. And but all in all, I get great support from there. I think that the UK fans are probably the best in the world, and they appreciate good boxing. So thanks for that.
I imagine your profile's pretty high over here, especially since you fought Fury and you've had good wins since.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I said, I get great support from there, and a lot of people sending me good messages. Some bad here and there, but it's mostly good. So I'm happy about that.
Great stuff. Also, appreciate your time. Hopefully, we'll catch up again when you got some fight news. Take care of yourself.
That's good.